Hi, my name's Sheronna-Jo, and I'm here today to give you an informative speech on the dance style of clogging. So some may be familiar with this type of dance and others may not be. A brief history on the origin of clogging. Well, it's truly an American dance that originated in the Appalachian Mountains in the early 1700s. Country folk began combining impromptu foot tapping to rousing fiddlers and bluegrass music. For them, it was a means of personal expression in a land of newfound freedoms. According to Jeff Driggs, editor of the magazine of Double Toe Times, besides the country folk, the Cherokee Indians, African immigrants, and Russian gypsies also helped to shape this form of dance. So in a true sense, clogging really is a melting pot of many different dances from many different cultural backgrounds. In the early 1930s, a teacher, Dr. Pappy Shaw, was the first to organize the very first dance team, which he also instructed. During this time, clogging greatly influenced the area of square dancing and remained to do so for the years to come. When the 1970s rolled around, people were introduced to line dancing, which, again, clogging greatly influenced. From the 1970s to now, many others have helped shape clogging as we know it throughout North America and even in Europe. Clogging now is a blend of tap dancing, Canadian step dancing, Irish dancing, flat-footing, street, and hip-hop dancing. In the United States, hundreds of competitions are held annually. These competitions are clogging competitions. They consist of competitors doing solos or freestyles, duets, trios, and large team dances. The winners of these competitions often win medals, trophies, lots of times cash prizes, or most importantly, the bragging rights. And these bragging rights are usually the most important for the high-ranking competitors, the ones that do it all the time. So how is clogging different from tap dancing? Well, first we need to understand the shoe. So right here is your typical clogging shoe. It's made up of soft white leather with a hard wood sole on the bottom. If you'll notice, the taps are not like a tap shoe, but they jingle. It's because there's two taps. There's one solid on the bottom, and then there's one that is loosely attached to the heel and also to the toe. These are not called taps. These are called stompers when we're talking about clogging shoes. Common misconception that clogging is not a real type of dance. Well, this simply isn't true. When most think of dance types, they probably think of the typical tap, ballet, jazz, or contemporary form. Clogging is a type of dance and should be recognized and appreciated more. In some areas, clogging is the absolute sensation. Idaho and Utah have clogging studios everywhere, and I mean everywhere. It's so popular down there. Many colleges and universities, also in the United States, have dance programs and traveling clogging performance groups. So what conditions does one need to clog? Well, if you notice behind me, I have a white solid wood smooth floor, and that's typically what you use for clogging. This is done so that the stompers create a clean, crisp sound. I'm going to have my daughter and her partner illustrate a common step called the doubly doubly. It's the 2244 doubly doubly. And just note the clean, crisp sound of it on the hardwood floor. Okay, go ahead, do the 2244. 6, ready, go. Okay. Also, you will note that in North America, when clogging is performed, facial expressions and smiles are desired. You actually get docked if you don't use facial expressions, and you lack smile when you are competing. Contrary, in Europe, emotionless faces are what are desired in tradition. So they don't like to show any emotion on their face, and they don't smile. And this is according to Encyclopedia Britannica. I am a clogger. I am also a clogging competitor and clogging instructor. I worked hard over the last 20 years to become very experienced in this field, often perfecting different techniques and methods to better my skill. I am here to state that clogging is absolutely an authentic, complex dance type. To conclude this speech, I will have my daughter and her dance partner perform their team dance. It is titled Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. In this dance, they will demonstrate a more advanced level of clogging. I hope you enjoy, and I thank you for the opportunity that I have been given to teach you and to pass on information regarding the dance type of clogging. Thank you.